And we are back. Bad Reaction Gaming, Noah, episode 4 of this automation challenge of who the fastest cars in the world, how it's been working. Well, it's been working great for most of the people playing, like 2/3 of everyone. Me, I'm just barely hanging on, but that's okay. That's how this world goes sometimes. So we're looking at, I cut out all the crap all the way up to this point because really it's just a bunch of upgrades and upgrades and upgrades to this Pantera looking thing I call the Villiv. I don't know why. I just did. But anyway, the version I made in 74, but we just got caught up to the point where I could make the thing just a little bit faster with a little bit better of a turbo. And something that you guys, you're going to have to explain to me is why is it that you put fatter tires on these cars and they go faster? That doesn't make any sense. More friction on the ground shouldn't make it go faster. More wind resistance from the width of the tires should not make it go faster. But it goes faster when you put wider tires down. Yeah, what are we doing here is we just finished researching another turbo something or another. Yeah, twin scroll, that was it. And we're just playing around with it to see if we can get another 20 to 30 horsepower. And when we're done with that, we're going to shove that in the car and we're going to take it for a little whoops. Sometimes on this. After we shove that in the car, we're going to take it for a run and see if we can get it up over the 200. I can't remember what he has right now. 208? Was it for 1980? So right now we're showing like 215. And as we go through testing and everything else, you'll see it's 215. So yeah, that's our number, 215 miles an hour. And we just have to produce this thing. And what it comes down to is, can I get a revision out in 22 months? Well, yeah, because I've been revising it all decade. The point where something like this is only a matter of, how long is it? Let's see, what we have for the engine. 21.7 months. I believe 21.7 is the value on it, but I believe it's like half that. What is it? Yeah, those numbers are confusing to me. I mean, if we're going to do some sort of numbers, it should be like in months. And I do believe it is. It's close, at least, one way or another. 11 months. At 21.6 came down to 11 months, however that might be. And what we have in the car currently is sitting at a little bit too long. That's all right. It's still within the wider funding where it's not getting ridiculously expensive to get it out and on the road. Like under 75 normally. 75 is where I feel it starts really ramping up and becoming more expensive than what it's worth. So we're at 74. Good enough. It's there. 11/19/79. That means they're being produced. We're taking out a small loan. I need a huge loan to cover the whole thing, but I don't want to run myself into the ground by mistake. It's just kind of easy that way. So, again, we're rolling off again. We have our research pushing forward in aspiration and in body tech and in aspiration for the fuel injection. I want multi-port fuel injection. I know there's a direct injection out there in the future, but for now, for me to make an engine that's worth real power multi-port per cylinder, so that's going to be the next revision of this engine, even though it's going to be going from twin turbos to just normal aspiration, 215 miles an hour yet once again. Yeah, that's where we're sitting at. And, once this comes out, then I want to be playing around with engines. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet because, I have a V10 sitting out there. I'm still running 1946 cast iron block. So, might be time to build an engine. Who knows?